Last time I told you the home insurance. Home insurance cousin. That's a story back in December 20 early January 2020 January 1st 2022. But back the story my insurance and back 2021. Yeah, 2022, January 1st is a New Year's. I post out a video about this making the counting the money. The topic back then that the home insurance customer independent back. Last time I put the topic is Happy New Year's because January 1st and then New Year and I look at the weather outside. It's so somehow made me not look feel good, not kind of sad, boring. And then also they have the COVID time they jump up too and all the stuff. And then I say, oh, like, let me post out the video about counting money for everybody. Happy see the money, and then we can dream for something for the year. And then I posted, I did wrote in the description box about the story, the insurance. That's money I use for, that's video I pre-recorded for myself. It's in December. But that time I said, okay, let me post it out. So I published that video. And that's money is used for, to pay the home insurance. Yeah, I kind of last time I don't know because after my dad passed away, I don't get mad easily like before. I'm kind of even though many things happen, I just really come like kind of careless, I guess. I didn't get upset mad, but like not much upset angry like but I did. I feel like some unfair there. And then I start counting every bills as $100 bills to record. And then before I go, I went to the bank to deposit them so I can send the payment to them. They require me have to pay in full because after my dad passed away, I forgot to update the debit card. It's the debit card expiration date and with them. So they couldn't take the money from the bank. So they did send me the email and then I think the letter or something, but that time I didn't check them. So I didn't know it. So after 15 days, they couldn't get the money, so they canceled the insurance. Even the insurance we renew it on the July. And that time they tried to take the money on the October, the payment for the October. Now September. Get the renewal is July 20, and they took the first payment July and August, September. I think it's September 20. That's time my dad passed away, September 5th, and they contacted me to get them, but I didn't check those letter, email, pick out the phone. So after 15 days, they couldn't get the money for that month, so they canceled the insurance. Home insurance, I didn't know that. By the time I found out, it was on November 1st. So November 5th or something. Yeah, I think November 1st. So this is more than almost 2 months. no home insurance. By the time I found out, oh, you cannot see it. I'm crazy. I'm kind of, I don't know how to describe with you, but it's kind of, I'm not really in good shape. I was not really in good shape at all. And I started contact them, and I went to a website. The website that allowed me to pay the payment. I did make the payment, but they didn't really, reinstall back the insurance. Yeah, they did have a note in the bottom. They say it's not guaranteed they will reinstall the insurance, but they allow that. So I make it. I pay them. And then but they didn't answer me at all. They didn't return money right away. So later I contact them. They say no. The agent says they no longer. I think I did contact the agent. And then I contact with the insurance too, because the agent, they say they cannot write the do a reinstall with that's insurance company. So I contacted the insurance company, and I told them that's because my tax started blah blah blah, and they say yeah, they don't. Yeah, they said they cannot reinstall that the insurance, home insurance. And I told them on the website, it says that they allow me to make a payment, blah blah. They said yes, but the thing like the company stopped writing the policies in the area where I live. So she said she cannot do anything with reinstall or write a new policy for me. So they say the money in the bank, the money I paid, they will send back. Yeah, and for I think a month later, they send me the check. But when I make the payment online, I send by the credit card and the debit card. Usually when you pay the debit card, they send the money back to your debit card, but they sent me the check. And then many things around, I forgot to cash the check. And then by the time I cash the check will rejected. I thought like because I kept the check too long, but later on it turned out that's bad. That's the insurance companies that I think they filed bankruptcies. I think UBC insurance. Because later time people got a problem with them, the insurance they passed in there. That is by the time they got there, I got a problem 2 years ago. And after that, I run around to buy the new insurance. Oh, that check I still have here. I don't know how to get that money, but now they're bankruptcy probably. I paid us 300 something, but they say the 15 days they cover for us the 15 day. Yeah, no, not 15 days. Not 15 days, 5-10 days or something like that, because they stop cover by 30 or something like 10 days, but they allow 15 days for us to contact them to reinstall, to update the debit card. So they charged us 10 days. They deducted, they sent back me only 200 something, but I still have the check here. I don't know how to get that money. But anyway, the bankruptcy, I don't think I can get that check, cash that check anymore, or contact them, get the check, and the check off. And then I went around to buy to search for the insurance, and then no one want to sell me the insurance because they say because there are gap there. So finally I contact many, and then finally I got one. They sell, they okay, they agree to sell the insurance part from me, but they charge higher. I remember they charge almost 1,000 higher. Almost about $5,000 to $1,000 for higher. I remember that this the higher is more than I pay with the old company, my previous insurance company, but less coverage and higher deductible. But before we buy, it's only $500 deductible, but that's if they have for me a 2% deductible for the storm, stuff like that. So, but anyway, I took it. But later on, but they require me have to pay a full payment. I remember I have to pay in full with them with $3,500, $3,000, almost $3,500, $3,400 something. Is that 300? Around 3 something, but in the past, 3 something. In the past, we pay another insurance is only 2,000 something. The years before that, we pay only $2,200, $400. But when they renew, they raise up to $2,800, $900. And then when I went with another new one, another company, they charged me 3,000 something. But with the high deductible and lower, less the coverage, and I pay in full. That's why you see oh no, the airplane across my house very noisy. This probably they too low to the roof, and then and the noisy airplane too. So yeah, that's why I calculate every dollar before I went to the bank. And later on, I found out that's not the insurance company. That kind of roof of insurance, but the money behind that is a company from the money to put in investment when that roof insurance. Not the put in that roof, but the park they provide insurance or for the roof insurance there. That's from England. I did have research about that. I have a piece of paper in back 2022 because I feel kind of my feeling kind of not something not stressed. So that's why I went on to research. I went to research and I found out that's a group insurance, not like insurance like company like State Farm or Progressive or State or UPC like that, but that's a group insurance. And then I traced out is the one company in England invest in that. in that time they're not approved by state of Florida, I believe so. They're not approved by state Florida, so that means by the storm something happened and they run out of money to pay the cover. State not jump in to cover that. That is my the home insurance, the history home insurance, the part of home insurance history. Yeah, I just felt something that at that time I just feel something unfair was picked on. Was later on many talk on the news. I feel like we was like the one they picked to kick out first. Not to be, yeah, I feel, but later on I said, no, I don't put that on myself. I will be die before everything happen. So I just forget them, forget what they did to me. Usually you renew, mostly you renew the stock already, even though I should put the checking account because that's I don't know because I back then I don't know why I give them the debit card. And then the debit card, the day expiration, I got new debit card, but I forgot about that. I just thought about I use a checking account. I don't know why I did. Just simply use the debit card. So I tell my story here, not asking sorry for me or anything, or I just tell my story to release the bad out of my head, my heart. So if you guys, so also that's I send out the lesson I did learn from that. So some of you probably young, probably you got some idea. So prevent that happen to you. That's all.